And really quick too, so back to the itinerary. So the idea is we're gonna set up a base camp here, someplace where, you know, the gear is somewhat protected, and you'll kind of see what I mean as I walk you through everything. I got some pretty decently high priced items and gear and stuff. So in a normal situation, if it were just me or a bunch of adults, I probably would have gone super minimal, just enough to have in the backpack. But I wanted my daughter to be comfortable and stuff too, and have everything she wanted. So the idea is we are going to set up base camp here, which we already have, and then we are going to maybe branch off for a day or a night or two and go into the falls area and do a one overnighter there, while still having this set up here, which the falls are only like 2 or 3 miles away. So we'll drive to the parking lot, and then we'll take all of our gear that we need, and I'll pack everything into our packs, and that's all that we'll bring, and the little tent and stuff. So that'll be a part of this journey too. We'll make video on that. So we already went over the stove. So then we have over here wood splitting and dish washing bucket. We have some old dishes from last night. We made oh, that's another thing too. So I wanted to video all of the meals that we make, but last night, you know, we'd driven all day, 5-6 hours away. We drove. By the time we got here, we had to set up base camp. Things were getting crazy, and it was getting dark fast. So last night I made, over the solo stove in a Dutch oven, I made broccoli Alfredo with sweet Italian sausage. So I made that. I had to kind of put it together quick, and I just kind of blasted it together. So I didn't get to film it, but I am going to, even if I have to go back home and recreate that meal at home, just so you guys can kind of see what it's about. I'm gonna do that tonight on the menu, or this morning I should say. I'm gonna film pancakes, some wild organic blueberry pancakes with a cinnamon pancake batter, with some bacon and some coffee. That'll be breakfast. And then later tonight for dinner, we're gonna do some beef stew in the Dutch oven over the fire. So that should be good. Now back to the gear. So we have the 10x10 red gazebo. I have over here the ARB 50, I think it's 59 quart or liter fridge with the Blue Eddy power station. This is the 1000 watt power station. I have the fridge hooked up in the Jeep to where I can run it in the Jeep, but when I get to a camp or a setup, I take it out and hook it to the Blue Eddy. Even though I have an upgraded deep cycle battery in the Jeep, that it'll probably last about, it's the Optima H6, which is a new set of series of battery that they came out with for this specific stuff. That's the one I have in the Jeep. I can run the fridge up to like 3 days, but I don't like to chance it if I don't have to, so I hook it up. I find hooking it up to the battery pack is works out good, and it's still, so I've had this on the battery pack for a good 12 hours now, and the battery pack is still virtually saying like 100% full of power. So and that's also you can charge that via solar power. Table, pretty basic table. I got the jet boil, coffee stuff, the bottle of the 10-year-old tin cup I bring on every camp excursion, whiskey with the little shot glass on top. Love that. That's a tradition, the tin cup. Over here we have the Corona the coronial bathroom, corona proof bathroom. So this is a full setup, bathroom and shower. I got the shower hoses down there. You just take the toilet out, fold it up, and go. We're using dirt in the toilet, and that seems to work out really good. Then over here we have 2 water containers for gathering water from the lake. On the table here, this is the Yeti silo with a built-in pour spout, and this I put in only drinking water. It's built like any other Yeti cooler, but it's obviously a lot smaller, 6G they call it, which is gallons. So this holds 6 gallons of water. I put only clean, fresh drinking water in here, and it works out pretty well. And if you add ice to it, it'll hold ice just as long as any other Yeti cooler, about 10 days plus, depending on the outside temperature. Then we got the big tent here. Let's widescreen that for you. Some ultra shot. We got the big Ozark Trail. This is one of my favorite tents. It's just it's a cheaper tent considering the price of some of the more high-end tents, like your MSR and your Big Agnes. But what you gain, I think I picked this up at Walmart, and I think it was like $180. It's a big tent. It can take care of a lot of people. You can take the rain fly off, and then you got clear views of the skies. But what I like about it is it literally, like, 2 people in 5 minutes and this whole thing pops up. The poles are already attached permanently to the structure, so if you took the rain top off, you would see all the bracketry up there. You just pick it up, unfold, and spike it into the ground, and it's freestanding. You don't even have to really rope it to the ground. So we have, real quick in here, my daughter's waking up. Say hi. Hi, Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
That's our bed area for last night. We just kind of exploded it together. We got some light gear, battery packs, fans, my hiking shoes. Now over here we have, I'll give you a better look at this. We kind of just threw everything together last night and it was dark, so I got my Garmin InReach Explorer, and I have my 1000 watt, it's like a jungle, you can't even see it, my 1000 watt Goal Zero Yeti, which is powering basically everything in the tent. So last night I had this going, the radio, it was telling us it was going to rain, which is why we put the rain fly on. So we got our iPad tablet with movies and stuff, lights. I got the Big Agnes over here, Hotel UV3, 2-person with the little loadout, I forget what they call it. It's just like a little loadout tent part that comes out. You go into that and then go into the tent, so that's cool. A little gear loft, you could call it. Got some food down there, fire starting stuff, alpine bivvy, We got some, we got an air mattress. That's the case and all the bags. And then, oh, there's our pancake breakfasts. And then we got, this is the Osprey 58 liter pack, and which I'll go into more depth with later. And then here's Chloe's pack. This is the, what pack is this? The Gregory. That's the Gregory pack. For women, this is 38 liter jade pack. Nice blue lining interior. We'll go into more details with that. And then we have our 3 liter bladders. This one is mine hanging up. Chloe's is over here hanging up, staying dry. We'll be using those when we go to the falls for sure. We'll load those up with the drinking water and put those in the pack. So yeah, follow me out here. Where's my coffee? Over here. The coffee is, of course, in the Yeti cup. She has the light blue, I have the dark blue. Excellent cups. They have the clear covers. The coffee, if you're interested, is Kona Peaberry Dark Roast. Very, very, very good coffee. And you saw the sweet cream that I use. So we are going to basically start thinking about making breakfast. Chloe might take a dip in the lake, which is, if you can, you probably can't see it from here, but right on the side of that building through those trees, and there's that far building, so in between the two buildings, if you go back, that opens up to a huge, gorgeous lake. I woke up this morning and went over there to put my feet in to feel the water, and it was so warm that I literally just walked into the lake, and that was my morning shower. I also took a swim late night because I was sweaty from setting up and everything, so I took a dive in there, and then off to the side over here, you can't really see it because these huge pines are in the way, but this is a huge mountain, totally covered with pines and trees and stuff. So we'll take a walk over there later on. If Chloe wants to swim, we'll go over there. I'll bring you guys, and I'll video more of the lake and the mountains surrounding us because it's gorgeous. Other than that, we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you.